there are, and I guess maybe the lesson from that is if you don't have the system in place, find resources that can help you implement those systems. Especially now that we're starting to see more and more scrutiny provided to the field.
Yes.
And if you don't have your ducks in a row from an administrative standpoint, from a billing standpoint, from a training standpoint, it's a problem.
Right.
And it'll be a big problem for you and the industry.
I don't want to knock anybody, but we talk to a lot of BCBAs that are wanting to start their own thing, and a lot of non-clinician owned companies that want to start a business. And we kind of vet those people to make sure that we're all on the right page. They're doing it for the right reasons. They didn't see the TRICARE numbers and they're like, look at how profitable this is. But the issue I find is for a lot of these, newer BCBAs, they just want to start a business right now. They're like, I just graduated. Let's go and do it. And like, why did you become a BCBA? Why didn't you become a business manager? Right? Because those are different things. And if you think that you can learn how to do a clinical role at the same time as building a practice, training staff, working with parents, I'm sorry, right? Not many people can do that, right? Very few can do that. And I want to say almost zero, right? And so like doing that on a consistent...
Alone, right? Maybe a team of people that come together and start this.
Right?
In a perfect world, right? You have your clinical, you have like your systems organizational, you have your business, maybe the trio with each having their expertise comes together. But even still, it does take a lot to learn.
And I don't remember who told me this, but like one of their issues with ABA in general was the surge in new BCBAs, and there's not enough experienced mentors to guide all of these new BCBAs. And then, they went on and they talked about how the, not every master's degree is equal, right? Mm-hmm. And so that is another issue when, you have a 30% pass, first pass. I mean, no offense to anyone that struggled with this exam. I couldn't pass it. I can tell you that. Yeah. But like, if it takes you 5 times, like there's a sign that maybe you need a mentor, right? And I think that is part of the issue. Is that like, is it we built an industry without a framework? Is that what we're seeing?
The field of applied behavior analysis within autism has grown quickly, and you kind of fill the gaps and plug holes. From some of my experiences, some of my best lessons were learned on other people's nickel, meaning through employment. And I learned what it is that I wanted to do. I learned what it is that I would never do. But I think that idea of getting experience and learning, just like when you have multiple supervisors, you learn what you really like in a supervisor so you can emulate that. And you learn what you don't like in a supervisor or from supervision you've experienced. And you do everything not to replicate that.